Have a seat.
Yeah, thanks. John, yeah,
have a seat.
That's great.
I'm just doing my charts. See, I have to fax these to all my tracks. Come back.
Maybe give a thumbnail sketch of what's happening right now. What's the?
Well, it's always enjoyable to come back here because you get to see people from all different areas and share thoughts and hopes and dreams and whatever else is involved. Our horses have had a good week, so I feel pretty relaxed. I'm not tense like when you're dealing with a situation that maybe you have to work on.
Sure.
I guess the only anticipation is the fact that we're hoping that our horse is going to get a miracle and draw in the race, and then we would have two. So,
how close is Sway away to getting in?
He's one horse away at this point. Okay. I guess the shocking realities are the expenses involved. My owners went up this morning to get seating, and he said he had to write a check for $7,900. When we were at the Breeders' Cup, they were handing you stuff, and over here they're handing you tabs for each thing. So that's part of the deal. But
are you the owner?
Yeah.
Yes.
John Scheinman. John Scheinman.
Hi.
Good to meet you. I'm working with Kentucky.
Well, anyway, I know we'll be following you. I mean, right now this is the day before the positions are drawn, so I guess does the dynamic change after that?
Yeah, once you enter and then you know whether you're in or you're out with the one horse is one thing, and then it comes down to your post position and your positioning, and then you have to start charting out your race and what you have in mind with your race.
What about the dynamic with the other trainers, owners, and that sort of thing?
Oh, it's always fun to banter with the other people, because they're here for the same reason.
Does that change though as the week wears on? I mean,
I think people get quieter as the closer they get. That's for sure. They're not dumb. They're here to get some too.
They start playing a poker hand, right?
Exactly. Yeah, it's part of the fun of the whole thing is to plot out your plan, and your team becomes your team, and have some fun.
We planned it so that we didn't have to have a lot of pressure on us. We figured we'd get in on Wednesday as the 21st entry, and you know how that is. The one that's in last is the irony of life is the one that will probably win the race.
And also, Mr. Leopard's paid the entry fee today for Sway Away as well.
Yeah. On credit.
Now you went. It was your credit card.
Yeah, it was my credrit card. I was praying. In order to even get in this race, I had to pray that the credit card worked. Because oh wow, that's a good sign.
So wait a minute. So your credit card was on the also eligible list. Also,
my credit card was on the also eligible list. But in a way, there's not very much pressure on us because we didn't think we were going to get in anyway. And so the guys with twice the appeal, they've been having conniptions for a couple of weeks, although they're very nice guys and they're friends of mine, so I can say something like that. They're having a ball. But we were sort of not there. And we actually didn't think we were going to get in, and we're not in yet. We thought we might get in on last Monday, and then everyone said no, and I'm like, okay, we'll just go to the Preakness Fresh, which is not a bad strategy. And so now it looks like we might get in, so we'll see what happens. But that way I only have to be nervous for 3 days instead of 3 months.
I don't believe a word of it. I bet you're nervous right now, a little bit.
Am I nervous?
No. That was a little shaky in the right, the good way.
Just on the possibility of why bring him here unless you guys are going to go?
Truly?
Yeah.
Okay. The reason he's here is because we did feel like, well, we were bringing Smiling Tiger anyway. We're going to put him in the Met Mile, but we decided to run here instead. And we hope he does well because he's really a great horse, and we want everyone to see how good he is. The Sway Away.
We honestly thought he could get in.
Honestly, we believe that Sway Away is a really good horse. And we had some bad luck in the Rebel, and it kept us from getting here. We ran too early, we broke too early in the Arkansas Derby, and we feel like the factor was in there. He sets a huge pace. We put him away, and we set up for everybody else. That's basically what we think happened. You never know for sure, but we believe we've got a really good horse there. If we get in, we think we're going to have a big chance. Yeah.
Well, we'll
wouldn't-
pull every string we can to make it happen for you.
We wouldn't do it unless we
Have a
thought we
seat,
could
man.
win it. How are you? That's a fact.
You got it?
Good. Twice a
Oh,
year.
great. So, how are you?
Oh,
Hi, nice to meet
got
you.
it all.
Yeah.
Now listen, here's something you're not going to see very often. This is the owner of Twice the Appeal. This is the owner of Swayway. And I know deep.
Oh,
You got to go really deep. But I think he wants Swayway to get in too, so we can go together.
I do. We need more seats, so I want that horse in there.
Hey, wait a minute! I paid for all the seats. He has to pay me back.
That's true.
All right, and so somehow we didn't get together on Twice the Appeal, and but we're in on other horses together. So anyway, it's a lot of fun for us.
Oh yeah,
right?
Definitely.
Yeah.
Kind of fun. Awesome. Great.
Are we still gonna like each other
Yes, we
if
are.
I get in after
Yeah,
the
we
race
are.
and all that stuff? No matter what happens.
We might like him. We might have problems.
But we're
with
buying
Jeff.
options anyway because I'm going to bet a ton of money on his horse and he's going to bet a ton of money on my horse. That way, if something goes right for either one of us, we both win.
That's right.
There you go.
Now, I don't know about Jeff. He might take some heat after the race, but we're good.
He's got his head down.
Is this like we're bowling with the, you know, I'll be okay running 19th and 20th, God forbid?
No. Let me tell you something. Neither one of us would go in this race unless we thought we could win the race. That's a fact. We don't do that. In fact, you look up Epic Honor in 1999. We skipped the Derby. One of the dumbest decisions we ever made, but we did do it. Because we lost to a no-name horse in the Kumar Lexington Stakes that was a $40,000 claimer 3 races back. Let me see if I can remember his name. Oh yeah, it was Charismatic. He set the track record that day. And we had a tough trip. One of the dumbest decisions, by the way, maybe ever made in racing history. We skipped the Derby to go to the Illinois Derby, get the low-hanging fruit, and we broke our knee in that race with Epic Honor. Great horse. And we also qualified with Sierra Sunset 2 years ago. We won the Rebel, and then he got hurt. So this is our third try, my third try, where we qualified. Hopefully third time's a charm. And I'll stop there.
There you go.
That was great. Thanks a lot.
Appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you very much. Yeah.